Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Online with me, Longclawrdo and Steel, where we always deliver. In this video I'll be showing you how I managed to start up my Moonshine business. Now I was really excited about this business as it's the most recent business and the most recent DLC added to Red Dead Online. Buying this will cost you 25 gold bars, but don't worry about that. This will get you your very first property. How about that? And I know it's a bit more expensive than usual, but you will earn it back really quick. Today I'm going to cover the basic setups and I'll bring you the next steps in a follow-up series. So now let's get to work.
Give me, I lost my way. I heard you say.
So the principle of this business is a little different from the trader business. Here you are producing an organic product. But before we get into that, let's talk about location. Now I chose the Heartlands for 3 reasons. Number 1, it's close to where I pitch my camp and therefore run my trader business. Number 2, it's mostly flat and easy to travel around, and I'll cover why that's important when I get to the sales. And number 3, because there's a sale mission at the Emerald Ranch, which is just down the road. So for me, the Heartlands is the preferred area. I guess the other locations have their own value, but this is my choice. Let me know what you're up to in the comments below. Like all businesses in GTA and Red Dead Online, you need to start by collecting your staff and your equipment and delivering them to your new Moonshine shack. So launch the setup mission by interacting with Maggie at her desk, and she will tell you about an old colleague of hers, Marcel, who has been held captive by some rival Moonshiners. So head over to their camp and take them out, cut Marcel free, and he will jump onto the back of your horse and then just hightail out of there. You will be pursued, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Now the final mission is to steal some equipment. Again, interact with Maggie and then head to the location on your map. There are a few Moonshiners around the building and they're hanging around a wagon. You're going to take them out, get in the wagon and drive it to the Moonshine Ranch. Sounds simple, right? You shouldn't really run into any trouble, but if you do, you know what to do. This should be a piece of cake for you by now. You might come across some of the revenue agents, and I'll explain more about them in the next video. Try to avoid getting into any conflict because all you need to do is just take this from A to B. So now you are all ready to go, and I'm going to make this as easy as I can to digest for you. Marcel? Well, he's your cook. He makes the moonshine. Maggie is your business partner, and you, I guess, are the investor and, of course, the delivery guy. Now, moonshine is an illegal form of alcohol made by mixing mash, which is essentially fermented fruit. You can mix this mash with other ingredients which make up the flavouring. Fresh ingredients like raspberries, currants, blackberries, herbs like wild mint, argarita, and alcohol like Caribbean rum, which are all found in the wild, can be mixed with provisions like apples, peaches, canned apricots, canned peaches and strawberries. To launch a Moonshine mission, go downstairs in the shack and interact with the business, and you will see 3 lines. And as a beginner, you start with a weak Moonshine, which you can upgrade this to a medium rank 5 and a strong at rank 10. And the amount people pay for the shine depends on the strength. If you want to upgrade, you go upstairs to Maggie and interact with her. So let's recap. You start off as a beginner Moonshiner, and when you've purchased your shack, you have to pick up Marcel and the equipment, and you have other things you can go into, but don't worry about them for now. You can add a bar and things like that, but that can all come once you've made a bit of money from it. Start by looking at the Moonshine business and looking at the Moonshine Mash. If you want to run a bootlegger mission, they're not hard, or do the story missions and reduce the cost. And then you can start looking at the ingredients and go to your catalogue and purchase the canned ingredients that you need. And if you want to start collecting the raspberries and the wild mint, you can do that, and just instead of selling them to Madame Nazar, you basically use them as part of your Moonshine business. Once you've started the production, you need to wait roughly around 25 minutes as a beginner, and as you get a bit more advanced, you'll see that the time is increased up to 45 minutes. If you do end up buying a bar, don't worry if it looks a bit empty, it will fill up once you upgrade and start getting stronger mash. So that is probably it for the startup, and check out the next video in the series coming very soon. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back soon.